Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rail back for the first time. This is the very first Mayans overtime, as promised. Right? Y'all wanted more Mayans talk. I'm here to deliver it now. All right. Since this is being our first one, we're gonna test drive a few things, see what y'all like. Okay. Now, if this is successful, all right, I want you to salute Tony Pascavage, bro. I hope I'm saying your name right, but he is the one who said, "Bro, I love your shit, but I need more Mayans. You just giving this to me, you know what I'm saying? Once a week is cool, but I need a little bit more." Okay? And that's what I came to do. All right? Now, in the same token, though, if you hate this shit, if you despise it, if you like, you know what? Nigga, just stick to your reviews, okay? Because when you start doing too much, I'm not with it. Send that fucking energy to Tony Pascavage, all right? Do not come to me with it. All right? Hey, Tony, hey, with the good comes the bad, brother. This is your idea, but I salute you and I salute everybody here made their way over to Mayans Overtime Part 1. Okay? I would have released this like tomorrow. You feel me? To do a little something every week, but I said fuck it, right? Give y'all some extra today because I meant to do it last week, but I'll make some more for you. We'll do wild theories tomorrow from the past, right? There was some past theories I wanted to talk about, so we'll do that like tomorrow. I'll have that for you tomorrow, but today we're gonna just stick to a little bit extra of this episode and what people was talking about in the comments about episode 7, right? Oh, excuse me. Now, let me get into it, right, for the overtime. Check this out, man. Now, my ritual is I used to watch Mayans on my Hulu, right, the same time it dropped. I used to be thirsty, like, oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm right there. As soon as it pops on, I'm right there, even though I got to record it just in case because I got kids. Right? Some shit could fuck up. But what I found was I didn't like my reviews the next day because I watched it, right? Fell asleep. I didn't have no idea nobody's name. And then I'd wake up, decide to record, and I come on here talking about, oh, buddy from, and so from the one place. Y'all love the names. Y'all want me to, you know what I'm saying? So I like to do it fresh. So what I would do is, because it's being recorded, I'd my ritual, like today, wake up, let the dog out, make some coffee, right? Sit down, turn on my fucking recorded Hulu of Mayans on FX because, like, for one, the recorded version has no commercials, so that's sweet. And then I process everything just much better in the morning with my coffee. I turn that shit on, man. Thirsty, I'm like, ooh, let's go. I said, Nino, you good? He said, yeah, he good, but he barked it. And I fucking turned it on. But to my surprise, they did a recap, right? And it's a recap that goes way back. I'm like, oh, okay. They about to start touching on some shit from early in the season. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, this is pretty far back. And I wasn't seeing any recaps from season 6. I mean, not season 6, episode 6. I'm like, yo, this is kind of weird. But I'm here. Then the episode start, he rolls out the chains. Then I let it go a little bit more. And then I'm like, is this a fucking flashback? I'm like, it's got to be a flashback. And I paused it. I'm checking like, okay, it says season 3, episode 7. Okay, I'm right where I need to be. I'm not crazy. Cool. Fuck it, I'm good. Continue playing. And I'm watching it. And I'm like, okay, when is this flashback finna end? Is somebody dreaming? And if so, when the fuck are they gonna wake up? And I'm like, whoa, no, stop. This is an old ass episode. So I'm like, okay, I don't even know what. I'm like, okay, this shit's tripping. And I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, okay, wait, something's wrong. Turn my Hulu off, turn it back on, because, I mean, what else you do, right? You cut the shit off, you restart it. Like, that's all within our powers. Like, if something electronical fucks up, if something electrical fucks up, right? I'm 34, so my thing is to unplug the bitch, start over again. So I kind of uninstalled Hulu, reinstalled it. Same shit. Then I went under somebody else's profile. One of the family members went to it. It's some old ass, like episode 3 or some shit. Episode 4. I was like, whoa. I said, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. I have a whole review to do. I got a whole review. Right? I'm freaking out. So I'm like, holy shit. But it's got to cut on. And this is 7 in the morning. I wake up at 7, ready. So I let 10 o'clock hit. Nothing. They didn't refresh it. I'm on my fucking Twitter. Like, what the fuck's going on? Everybody's fucking going crazy. Like, where's my new episode? Y'all fucking recorded the wrong one. Y'all put the wrong one in. I said, oh my God. But you know what I did? I didn't give up. And if this shit happens to y'all, if this happened to y'all, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if it happens again, fucking, I downloaded the FX app on my phone, found the episode, and when it says TV provider, I use my Hulu account. Boom, full episode right there. Airplay it to my fucking TV. Boom. We have Mayans, right? We're good to go. And so for one, I want to say fucking salute to FX. All right, I have your app downloaded. Great fucking job, FX. You didn't do nothing wrong. You saved me. Hulu, get your motherfucking shit together. I'm not going to go too hard just in case one day y'all might want to hire your boy. But I'm going to get your motherfucking shit together. This is our shit. Don't play with our shit. Okay, you had one job, my nigga. One job. Put the right fucking episode there. It was just streaming the night before on your shit when it whatever. Anyway, overtime. Now, let's get into some shit that I did not get into in the review. First, the full Adelita thing, right? I left the whole Adelita thing out of my review. Not partly because I forgot. I was so amped about the brawl and the fighting and the violence. I fucking forgot all about Adelita. So let's cover her real quick. Adelita is she's fucking Demi Moore, right? And G.I. Jane. So she's got her G.I. Jane shit going. She returns with her mouse, her little mouse. And the guy that was once in charge because she murdered him, apparently he fucked up or he was lacking in his duties. I didn't quite understand. Like, as Lil Mouse was explaining to her what was going down, I didn't see it as cause for this man to get stabbed like that, right? Especially somebody that was with her day one, like, who's been in the shits with her from the desert tents to before they even became cool with the Galindas. Like, I didn't understand. And he was like her tech guy, if I could remember correctly. So I'm like, damn, he's a valuable member. Like, we can't talk this out. But this new G.I. Jane Adelita, I guess words is it's not what it is. She's not a woman of many words now. It seems to be all action. So she fucking stabbed him up. And she took full control again. I think he would have graciously given her full control had she just had asked for it back or just kind of assumed her position back. Don't think she would have ran into any snags there, but she, whatever. Adelita's on one. She decided to kill him. I said, oh, okay. But then the next thing, I'm like, wait, now we shaving all the kids' heads, all the little girls' heads, all the boys' heads. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I'm like, why is she cutting everybody's hair? I'm not understanding, right? I'm like, okay, Adelita, calm down. Just because you cute with the G.I. Jane cut, because let's not be mistaken, okay? She's a bad mother. I like Adelita. She's hot. She is. I'm sorry. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I got the feels for Adelita, so it just is what it is. Long hair, short hair, shorty can't do no wrong, right? I'm like, damn, she look good either way. But just because you could pull it off, don't mean you could just make a bunch of unattractive little bald head kids like come the fuck on, right? Like, no, that's too much. But that was crazy to me. But yeah, that would have been the take that y'all missed. Nothing special right there. But let's get into my poll, right? Pause. Or, no, not my poll, the voting poll, right? God, that sounded kind of vulgar. So I asked everybody, what do we think is going to happen with Coco? Right? Do you think A, he's dead, or he's going to make it? He's going to live. He's going to be hospitalized. I went out on a limb and said dead, right? Because he was, who knows how long she's been gone and how long he's been fucking unconscious and not breathing. So my thought process is if he hasn't OD'd, he's 100% brain dead. And, are we looking at another Taza situation? Like when his boy was fucked up in the hospital? He's brain dead and somebody decides to just, let's say goodbye to our Coco. I don't know. But a lot of you guys said the otherwise. A lot of you guys said that you felt that he is going to live. Mainly because, now, I'm just remembering what I read, right? So if this is your theory, claim it in the comments. Be like, motherfucker, that's my theory. Okay, claim it, all right? Somebody in the comments said, no, I believe that Coco is alive, right? And the reason is because they haven't taken care of the Meth Mountain leader yet. The psycho white dude that loves to burn women, right? He is still running amok. There needs to be some type of retribution, because I refuse to believe that and he made a good point. You know what I'm saying? I'm piggybacking on that. It's a good point, and I could be wrong, because as I think about it, they invested too many episodes and too many, scenes to this guy being a nemesis for him to just disappear all of a sudden when Coco dies. Like, that's just going to be despite us already feeling bad about Coco, maybe if they think like, oh, if Coco dies, who gives a shit about the Meth Mountain guy? We might forget because we might be sad about Coco. But is anybody really feeling sad about Coco? Right? I only see a very few poor Cocos. My boy Tony said, I hope he's dead. I said, God damn, Tony. You in the comments wishing death on Coco, but I understand. It's fucking annoying. This ain't the Coco we wanted. We wanted the sniper back. Right? Why did they take the sniper from us and give him a drug addiction? I'm not a fan of Coco's story in this one. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's hurting me, because I like Coco a lot. A whole lot. I don't know if it's the same guy, but I saw somewhere where they believe that something's gonna trigger him, and he's gonna hit Meth Mountain with his snipering abilities and start cleaning people up, start taking care of people, and that'd be dope. That'd be a nice wrap up ending. You know what I mean? But you know what everybody lacked? What everybody forgot? Right? Is that nobody addressed when I said, why is nobody looking for Coco? Nobody. Y'all haven't given me one viable reason as to why the Mayans is going to war. Right? This small chapter. This small chapter is going to war. Don't you think everybody is valuable right now? Especially your main shooter? Right? Maybe the writers dropped the ball. I don't know. I just don't know why nobody gives a fuck about Coco. Right? I'm lost on that point. But it's gonna... some of y'all said that y'all seen the ending scenes. I don't watch those because I like to make my predictions. So I cut it right off when it gets to the end. I like to do my hot takes, so I don't want to cheat. You know what I mean? But a lot of y'all telling me that it shows y'all scenes of him being shook and him just not being responsive. So far it sounds like I'm on the right path. Brain dead or dead. But who knows, right? What else do we want to touch on? Gabby and Easy, right? One of the commenters, claim your shit. I'm telling you now. Say this one was me at this minute mark. You know what I'm saying? So I can salute you. I'll be better prepared next overtime. I'll have y'all names and y'all theories, and I'm gonna salute all of y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, somebody said that they believe Easy's gonna break up with her because at the table they felt that Gabby wasn't that they felt that Easy sitting at that table, looking at the blood on his knuckles. They ain't getting to full detail, but they just basically said the way Easy looked at that table, he might be thinking like, this ain't the life for Gabby and her family, and I should just break up with her and separate the two, right? That was pretty much what your comment was, right? For sure. And I can see that, right? I wasn't even thinking that. It was the whole puppy love. I was just thinking like, hey, he just caught a body. He just did fights. Now he finna eat some good ass arroz con pollo. You know what I'm saying? Like with the fam. Like he just finna hang out. You know what I'm saying? A little beef steak. You know what I'm saying? Like do it big. But you know, who knows with Easy for real? But I can see that. That's very interesting. This, I mean, everybody knows my theory on Gabby. I've been screaming Gabby's dead since I think the beginning, since the beginning, pretty sure, because she's just too sweet and pure, and she hasn't shown me any evil. Evil people live a long time on these Mayans and Sons of Anarchy shows. They live a long time. The good die so young, so quickly, right? The ones who don't deserve it just catch it, right? And Gabby fits that fucking mode. But and the next overtime I'm gonna get into deeper detail about Gabby because there was last week's comments had really amazing hot takes, right? Really great ones. So I'm gonna drop that for you tomorrow. We're gonna do a all hot take overtime tomorrow. Really good one. So I'm not gonna spoil it right now. But you motherfuckers are geniuses. Like the way y'all brain go, I'm just sitting there like, damn. Yeah, that's real. Oh, I see what you did there. I love it. That y'all comments be sometimes low key between me and you. Don't tell everybody. Y'all comments be better than some of the fucking scenes in the episode. Sometimes the way y'all wrote it up, damn, they're better than the writers. I mean, let's keep it a bean. You know what I mean? Like if y'all reading the comments like I do, I'm like, damn, this is better than the fucking episode. Like, great. Now I have to get to these people, some of our viewers, and salute to y'all. I'm not mad at y'all, right? Not mad at y'all at all. But I didn't even know that the writer of the show's name was Kevin Sutter, right? They dropped that name in a lot last episode in the comments. I just kept seeing Kevin Sutter, and I'm like, okay, he's the writer, okay? Because me, I'm a watcher and enjoyer of a show. Rarely do I do any deep diving into the characters or their real names or the producer or the executive producer or the key grip. I don't look too deep into shit. I just really enjoy the show and I just like to talk about it. But you guys have made me fucking invested. So then I'm like, okay, Kevin Sutter. Okay, so he wrote the first 2 seasons of Mayans, correct? From what I've gathered. And they changed writers, I'm assuming, right? They changed writers. And a lot of you guys ain't feeling it. And I can see now, once I learned that there was a new writer for this season, I was like, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, there's a lot of things that's been just fucking tossed away and forgotten and just abandoned. Right? Things like Potter. Everybody in the comments is like, where the fuck is Potter? Where's Potter? I'm like, I don't know. In Azkaban? With Harry, I don't know where fucking Potter is. Okay, and he was a great villain. Actually, he was a motherfucking terrific villain. And I'm mad that he's not here. I don't know why they couldn't incorporate him with this one, but Potter, along with Adelita's baby, seems to be dead. And y'all telling me that the baby's alive, I goddamn believe that baby's dead. The storylines and the way they setting up shit going in the future, I don't think there's no such thing as a Potter or a baby. I think we completely let that shit go with the change of writer. And now, so there is that disconnect from last season to this one. I respect that. And a lot of y'all don't like that. Y'all like, man, this is some bullshit. I see some of y'all comparing this to Sons of Anarchy. Come on, man. That's like people comparing Snowfall to The Wire or Power to fucking whatever that show with the dude named Lucius, The Empire. Like, come on, what are we talking about? Right? These are 2 different places, 2 different worlds. Sons of Anarchy is the OG. Characters that we've gotten to know over many seasons and fell in love with. Right? Rest in peace, Opie. And because I would say rest in peace, Jax, that was my nigga, but he started doing some questionable shit to it. But this ain't that. So it's unfair for y'all to compare Mayans to Sons of Anarchy. I just have to say that, like, come on, guys. And Mayans, and I know y'all shitting on this whole new writer thing, but I like whoever's writing this season. Sure, he fucking threw away a lot of shit that we had, But it ain't like he took it and fucking dumped it. He did some real, or she, whoever the writer is, decided character development was the theme of this season. And as like a dude, like as a fan of Game of Thrones, who thinks the dialogue and the character development was way better than any fucking battle we've seen. I'm that guy, right? Give me 2 hours of Game of Thrones dialogue, right? That's my bag. That shit is amazing. So as a person like that, I see this Mayans and they deep into their emotions and they fucking, you know what I'm saying, expressing themselves. They really have to tap into some acting, right? We getting some character development. We starting to understand more. We starting to understand more of Easy. Y'all can't tell me y'all not liking Prison Easy, right? We went away from the photographic shit, but now I understand why, because it's a different change of writer. But he's still a genius. He's still a genius. So much so that he's a fucking philosopher now. Hey, yo, one chick in the comments, if you made it to the overtime, uh, my G, this chick said, she said, sometimes that ass will do that to a man. I said, goddamn. A nice piece of ass turned a nigga into a full-on philosopher? I said, oh, keep that away from me. All right, I want nothing to do with that. I don't want no piece of ass that's gonna turn me into a goddamn Socrates and Plato and shit. I'm good. That's some powerful shit. I don't want nothing to do with it. But she's saying that Gabby got that power and had him talking that way. I thought that was a good take. It's very possible. Um, but yeah, like y'all, you must separate this Mayans from your Sons of Anarchy, and if you enjoyed the first two seasons and realize like, oh, I do think the writer dropped a few balls, right? We're gonna like the gallon of blood thing with Easy. I was sitting there thinking, when I said it, I was like, when I did the review, I was like, yeah, he lost a gallon of blood and he hopped on. I was like, then it took somebody in the comments to go, really? He lost a gallon of blood and he's driving the very next morning. He's driving fucking miles to the beach to have sex with Gabby. And I said, God damn, you right. I completely brushed over that shit like that was just a regular occurrence. Like, no. I looked in my refrigerator and saw what a gallon was and said, that's too much blood. Yeah. So there's lots of holes in certain things, but come on, man. Come on. Give motherfuckers a break, right? But yeah, that's very not likely. And him getting punched in the same place repeatedly that he was bleeding, yeah, and for him to still be standing this past episode, I didn't expect Easy to last that long in that fight like he did. But yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a totally different entity. Just enjoy it, right? It's nothing but your view, and it gives you the action. It led up to this perfectly. Now we should just be seeing an onslaught of action and fucking conspiracies and controversy. Like, so yeah, that's what I gotta say to y'all who've been just trying to take a huge shit on Mayans. That's not cool. Look at it with different eyes, okay? Come back to it. With that, man, I'm gonna wrap up this overtime. I don't know how long the fuck I've been talking. I apologize. You know, this is the first one. I am a rambler. And when I get into a rant, I will digress like I'm doing right now. Because let me end this. All right, until tomorrow, man, we're going to do some crazy hot takes and all that shit. I'm giving you more Mayans because your boy Tony said. And, you know, hopefully y'all like this and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, and with that, take care of your health, yourself, and your wealth, brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself out here at all times. For real. All right, peace.